Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We missed that.
Yeah, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high, and I...
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. I'm so happy.
Why?
That you're here. It's so much fun. This is our second episode in a week. We're just gonna keep recording them. I'm just gonna keep her here locked in this room till her flight back to Florida.
The way that they're looking for apartments for me to live in is insane. All right, let me end this live. I wanted my live to check out the intro to the pod real quick. Let's end the live and keep
we have
going.
an episode streaming tonight at 9:30 p.m. on gasdigitalnetwork.com/live. Go watch it there.
Yeah. All right. Bye to the stream. Hello to the podcast.
Hi, podcast.
Hello, pod. Oh, I'm scared because my stream told me that I had a nip slip, and I think they were lying.
I think they just know your deepest fears at this point.
It's a nip slip. For someone who had her own tits on a t-shirt, I'm so scared for my nipples to slip out anywhere.
You know what I'm surprised?
Because it's not consensual. Then.
I'm surprised that your fans have not created a deep fake of you to leak, so just to benefit you and not force you to leak your own nude. Like, how come they don't love you like that, you know?
Oh, you know what I just fucking remembered that I need to find for this podcast?
What?
Have you guys ever seen the porn of me? The girl that looks like me in the porn?
Shit, you sent that to me months ago. She looks it's like if you were
Have you guys seen it over here?
You ever think like, oh, like out there somewhere in the world, there's a perfect doppelganger of me. Like, I wonder who it is.
Mine's getting fucked.
Kim's is getting fucked for money every day. Like, it's...
Dude.
And she's hot. She looks good doing it. Don't get me wrong.
It is... Hold on. I mean, I need to find it.
Have you ever seen a sex tape of a friend of yours?
No.
Because I'm almost
Have
uncomfortable watching this. I'm going to feel like it's you. And I have seen a sex tape of two of my friends, and it really, like, the curiosity got to me. The situation was that this girl gave me her old laptop when she bought a new one, and she was like,
she left a sex tape in it?
She's like, yeah, just delete whatever, like, on it. It's fine. I trust you. And, like, I'm going through photo booth, and
who says that?
Yeah, no, she knew. Exhibitionist.
She knew it was in there.
She knew that shit was in photo booth of all the places to just record it.
First of all, that's where every porn on a Mac is recorded, is in photo booth.
I don't have any porns in photo booth.
I definitely have my titties in at least 3 people's photo booths.
I got some titties in photo booth.
Everybody got a titty. If you haven't done a titty in photo booth,
you've never owned a Mac.
You've never owned a Mac, or you've never had a friend or a boyfriend who owned a Mac.
Yeah, you poor.
And you poor. Now get your titties in a photo booth and don't talk to me until you do.
I have some teenage kissing pictures in photo booth, but nothing crazy. But these kids, they were like, I mean, this was like when they were like 18 years old. And then like 2-3 years later, she gives me her laptop, and I'm going through it, and I'm like, well, I have to watch my dear old high school friends have sex with each other, right?
Yes.
Like you would, right?
Yes. You did, right?
And I did.
Okay, first of all, people are gonna listen to this and be like, Alex, you were wrong for that. That's not cool.
She gave me the computer. I mean,
no, I know.
It's my property now. Her sex tape is my property now. I'm sorry.
Still.
You think that's wrong?
Yeah. No, I don't. Personally.
I don't think
I'm trying to stand up for you. I'm saying that girl gave it to you so you could look at it.
Yeah.
So before anyone says anything, I'm just putting that disclaimer out there for you.
Anybody who's saying anything is lying to themselves. If there's a fucking naked photo of any of your friends fucking sitting face down on a table in front of you, and you have the option to look or not while in a room,
you
by
have
yourself,
to look. It's
you're fucking looking every time, and you're lying to yourself. You literally need therapy if you think that you're not going to look at those pictures because you're just not being honest.
I trust you less if you don't look.
I don't trust people who wouldn't look at their friends naked. And I'm talking platonic friends. If you're a dude, like, you would still look at your a photo of your best friend's dick out of sheer curiosity.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
So I looked. Kill me. Shoot me. I looked.
Shoot me. I fucking looked.
I didn't feel good about it afterward. I literally saw my high school friend get penetrated.
How was the video?
By a it was, it was boring. I'll be honest.
Really?
She was on top.
Okay, which would seem more exciting.
She was facing him.
Okay.
Not for me. I don't know. I feel like for me, I want to see a dude just like pounding a chick out when I'm watching porn. I don't need a girl to be on top. I don't want to be imagining myself doing the work. Like,
that's true.
I want to imagine myself lying there getting like.
I mean, I don't know. I literally only watch lesbian porn, so.
I just started getting into lesbian porn really recently.
Started?
Like a month ago,
Dude,
straight up.
Nothing is better than two girls just fucking each other when all you want is a big dick. I don't know why, dude. I don't know what it is, because the fact that I'm like, I love big penises,
we know.
And the only porn I enjoy is two girls together.
So I actually like this category where like it starts out with two really hot girls together, and they're like getting each other warmed up for this big dick that's coming a little later on in the video.
Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
What is that miracle video that you're telling me about?
There's like it's a whole category. I forget what it's called. I just find my way.
I'm still looking for my porno. Oh, I found the face.
Oh my God, no. That's you, Kim. That made me uncomfortable. I thought I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to.
Okay, so, here.
No.
Okay, can you look up?
It's on Pornhub.
Yeah. Light-eyed 18-year-old teen Jane sluts it up with a cock for some shopping cash. It might be me. That sounds like something I do.
That's Kim.
I would cock it up for some shopping cash. I'm not going to lie.
They're like, hilarious Florida comedian. Like,
when you see how much this girl looks like me, you guys are gonna shit.
It's frightening. Well, hold on. Can I see the full picture?
He's about to pull it up.
Okay. Well, I'm already floored. Kim, you don't have a belly button piercing, do you?
I used to.
Okay. So this was. Yes.
Yeah.
We want to see if she sounds like her too.
Phone's on.
Have you watched it?
A little bit, yeah. And by a little bit, I mean
we want to watch the thing.
Every part of it I've seen. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it's easy to imagine she's you.
I mean, I didn't get turned on by it. I watch it as like I watch it from a point of view as like I get to see what I look like when I get fucked.
I like a porn of a girl who kind of looks like me. I could put myself in her pussy, in her
Well,
shoes.
that's exactly what I did in her pussy.
It didn't.
You had to walk a mile right in her puss.
I wanted to walk a mile in her puss.
Can we see me get fucked or not? I was like, this is what I look like when I have sex. Not bad. That's what happened. Except she was kind of boring, so I was like, can you rep us better?
Well, that was the problem with my best friend. She was boring too in her video.
This girl, you know what I started to do when this came out? People were like, give me the link, give me the link, give me the link. And I was like, no, $5. And then I started charging people for the link. And then I stopped it because someone was like, wow, how dare you take money from sex workers? I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I swear to God, everything I do, I fucking almost get canceled. It just sucks. You can't even do anything fun like charge for a porn that's not yours.
I don't know. It's like
I'm still sending them to click the link.
Definitely pretending it's you when they watch it. That's gray area to me.
That's my porn, as far as I'm concerned. Why are you taking so long?
Oh, don't yell at him.
What?
Francis is having a rough day.
What? Francis, fuck off! I just get worse. See, he called me cute. That looks like me.
You're prettier than her.
Hold on,
first of all,
let me do the faces she's doing.
Her teeth. She's got a wider mouth than you. That's what I think. She's got.
Like her.
It's better for sucking dick, I guess.
Hold on.
You see that? You see that wide set mouth? She could fit a cock and a half in there. All right. Nope. You're looking like her. You don't have to try.
Okay, hold on. This one. Oh shit.
Can we get in on the close up? Like you could move. She doesn't sound like you at all.
No. I think she's going to be more like me without the noise. Can we cut to the There's a few positions she looks like me in specifically.
Okay.
I hate to say that.
All right, let's see which positions.
Just click.
When she's lying on her back.
That looks like me
that
looking
looks
up.
literally like you right now.
That looks
no
just like me.
No, this is so uncomfortable.
That looks like me.
I feel like her tits are kind of similar to yours too.
I'll tell you what, my stomach doesn't look like that. My tits do not look like that at all.
Okay. No, your tits kind of look like that. I
What do
feel
you
when
mean? Bobby
sit
said
up.
I mean. What do you?
There's only one other thing that.
Bobby, get on.
Don't turn away. What the fuck did you say,
You
Bobby?
can't start making
it.
peanut gallery comments.
Pause it right there.
Yeah, pause it right there, Frank. Frank, what?
Well, I mean, you said the face looks like you. The tits don't look like you. There's only one other thing that we can even ask.
Well,
So we're assuming that.
I
so
haven't
I'll
seen it
ask
closed
Bobby.
yet. I was waiting to see it closed.
How
I don't
does
know.
her pussy
Maybe
look like your pussy? Because may I say, she's got a, I think, sweet little flower of a pussy.
I have to see it when it's
You'd be
closed and not
lucky.
so exposed, and I'll let you know.
That's a nice pussy.
See, that's
no?
open, yeah, but I'm not sure what mine looks like opened. I don't look at it open.
Well,
From
open
the
her up,
outside,
take
it's
a
pretty
look.
close right now.
You never seen your open puss?
No, not really. I don't look at my open puss much.
I mean,
I've looked at my open puss less than 10 times
I'm not
in my life.
constantly looking
Like,
at
I'm
my
not
open
in
puss,
there.
but it's like something you should be aware of the view, I think.
No, I've seen it. I don't need to see it more. It's like a friend I see every 10 years.
This might be your deep fake.
This might be a deep fake of literally you.
I don't
Kim.
think so.
Her teeth are different to me. Her mouth
Her
is
eyes-
her jaw and mouth are
Her
set different.
eyes, it looks like me looking into the soul of whoever that man is. I've never seen any. Do you guys all agree that I look like her?
I do, to the point of discomfort, but at the same time I want to see the rest of the video. Like, I want to like see where this goes and like just skip through. I can't watch the whole thing.
She's sucking. That looks like me. That looks like me.
That looks like you.
That looks like me.
That looks so much like you. It's too much.
Okay, fast forward a little. That I don't arch like that. I have a way better. I'm
I
gonna say
hope
right
you
now.
arch better than that. That looks like you sucking dick.
Does it?
No,
not
from
there.
From
See?
the other angle, though.
That looks like me sucking dick.
Yeah, that looks like you. When she looked over, with,
That doesn't. From the top, it doesn't.
not as much.
The top is not me. Also, this view is not really me either because the teeth throw it off.
She's got some angles. That's you a little. No.
No.
It really is like moment to moment. You get a
Yeah.
glance and
You
then
get a glance of me. That's
her
why I think it's
teeth are
deep fake.
jacked up.
Because
I
this
mean,
looks like another girl, and then if you keep going, then there's me.
that's
again.
you.
That's me. Stop.
That's
Stop.
you.
That is quite literally. I don't know what else to fucking say, dude. That's me getting fucked on TV.
That's really fucked up, dude. That is stop. Don't. This is too much.
That's
you.
me.
That's you. You deserve some of her money. She's like, that is wild. Kim, get off. This is crazy.
She said, "Get off."
This is wild.
That is me. How is it not?
It's you.
How?
I have no explanation.
That's
dude.
what I look like. I even don't shave my armpits like that. I have dark armpits
She's
like
got
her.
what I call like 5 o'clock shadow of the armpits.
I
Like,
have that right now.
It's like she woke
Look at
up
my
in the
armpit.
morning with great intentions and she shaved her armpits. But by
Look.
the end of the day, that hair from below the surface is peeking through.
Alex, look at
you
mine.
guys have identical armpits. Kim,
Dude.
I don't know if you're trying to prove that this is literally you and that the deep
Wait,
fake
can
is
you
the
go
other
back like
shots.
2 seconds? Just like literally 2 seconds or 3 maybe? When she
No, stop it.
How is that not me? Are you guys freaking out? Zoom in on her face. Oh God.
Frank's, I feel like,
Can you zoom in on that face? You can't zoom in?
also I feel like the fans who watch this episode are going to definitely start supporting her specifically so that they could
Okay.
keep imagining that it's you. And so I think that actually you're going to give back double the amount of money that
Can you
took
guys
from
give
her.
me some money though if you watch her porn? Just every time you watch her porn, just Venmo me $10. Please. Support me.
You've never watched a friend's porn.
I've watched my own porn. We just did it.
We've watched your own porn. I get it. Well, now I've seen 2 friends' porns, and you've seen none.
We need an Alex porn. Like we need a porn that looks like you.
It's tough.
Who looks like you?
I mean, I don't know porn stars
What
by
do people
name.
tell you look like?
Nobody. What do I?
Because I'm telling you, if you say an actress, then they have porn stars that look like those actresses.
What do they look? What do I look? What actress do I look like? You
don't
know
know.
me better than anybody.
I don't know
How come-
actresses. I know you, but I don't know actresses.
Bobby, what actress do I look like?
I don't know. I can't place an actress.
Because I'm so unique.
I can't do that to me either. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I have an actress that I look like.
No. No.
Well, now we'll never find your porn.
You're not gonna find my porn. You're gonna have to deep fake me if you want me.
You have one actress you look like.
Who? This girl. What's her name? Can we figure out her name?
Jane Doe or something.
Would be funny if that was her real name.
How fucked up would it be to name your actual daughter Jane Doe?
Does she have more porns?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is like a casting thing.
I mean,
Yeah, she didn't get the job because of that arch, dude.
Teen Jane.
that arch was off, and there's almost no excuse for putting yourself on camera with that kind of arch. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right here.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I give dudes that arch if I don't like them.
Oh yeah, that's like a good like get out of me. It's a good. It's like a.
It's called the get out of me arch.
It's like a pleasant like you're no longer welcome here. Like this is the nicest way I could say it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna like opposite arch. I'm gonna hunch.
Yes.
It's the get out of here hunch.
Yes.
But I mean, you wouldn't do that on video.
No. If I was
No.
being filmed, my stomach would have been on the floor.
I would be trying
and
to
my ass in the air.
touch the back of my head
to your
my
ass.
tailbone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Same. I would have been the arch queen.
The queen. Yeah. You could
Wow.
you could walk onto the arch.
Guys, is that not shocking to you?
Should have closed.
They're all hard. They can't talk. There's no blood left in their brains.
Literally every producer in here came in their pants.
Frank just emailed the fucking clip to the boys crew.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's crazy. That's me.
That's wild. Have you ever seen a male friend naked without meaning to? Like without it being like an event at Gas Digital, which is
No.
the case with me.
No. I don't really see my male friends naked. I don't see their porn.
Have you ever had a dude walk in on you that was just like
No, but
like
I
changing?
I just thought of it and I think I would love it.
yeah,
I think maybe I need to try that.
to be changing in front of a door that you didn't realize there was like a little bit of a breeze there.
But it's better if you plan on them walking in because then you can plan on looking sexy. If someone really walks in on me, I'm like, like it's not like sexy. I'll be like, oh,
Right, but think of the way boobs would jiggle when you were like frightened. Maybe that would be hot for a dude.
you're right, frightened titties.
Frightened little
Guys
titties.
would definitely be more turned on by scared titties.
I feel like dudes love a scared woman.
They
Kim.
love a
Don't
scared
underestimate
woman.
it.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, so just like I think the concept is to just not lock the door and see what happens. Like you're rolling the dice and it's like it's a longer game,
I like that.
but also as
You're
time
just
goes
waiting
on,
in there for 4 hours.
well, no, I'm just saying like, if all you're doing is not locking the door, then there's a lower chance of a guy walking in on you than if you're like planning for the door to open up on its own, right?
That's true.
But the longer that goes on, the
hornier you get. Thinking
yeah, and the
about
more
it.
you kind of like you're kind of
like,
like,
this
oh,
is
it's
the
not
day.
today. It hasn't happened like in months, so I guess it's not going to happen today, and then it really does surprise you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You just made me horny thinking about that. Is that your thing? You described it so like passionately.
No, I guess I immediately understood the concept of it being hot for somebody to see. Although in reality, I would always just be embarrassed.
Me too.
I think every time I would
I'd
just
be like, I
oh,
wonder if I
no.
looked fat, and he'd
Yeah.
probably be like, those titties were nice. I'd be like, I looked fat. My underwear wasn't matching my bra. The way girls overthink, you know.
Yeah, and it's still better than having somebody walk in on you in the bathroom.
Absolutely.
Which is
I haven't
awful.
been, knock on wood, somewhere in my head. I haven't been walked in on in the bathroom in years.
The last time I was walked in on in the bathroom, I was like 13 years old, but it was the absolute most embarrassing experience of my life to this day. So I've been really careful ever since. I was at a restaurant and it was
It's always at a restaurant.
right after dance class. So I was like kind of like sweaty and gross and everything, but like getting dinner with my parents after a dance class. So I'm wearing like a leotard and tights, and I'm wearing my leotard as my shirt, and then I have tights on underneath and I have pants on over the tights. So it just looks like I'm wearing like a tucked in shirt. And it's a 1-person bathroom. And I'm 13. I have my little 13-year-old period where you're all like don't want anybody to know about it, and you're like only wearing pads because your little 13-year-old pussy's too tight for a tampon.
Yes.
And
That's
so
why.
I go in the
You
bathroom.
were entirely too tight for a tampon.
Too tight for a tampon.
Too
baby.
tight for the tamp.
And I sit down to pee. and I have to take my leotard off from the top, so I'm literally topless and like everything is like pulled down like pants, right? And at the top of like this fucking pile of clothing that is my pants, my stockings, my leotard, my underwear is like my pad, right? Like it's all just like the worst situation ever. And this fucking lady just walks right on in.
Did you not lock it?
I must have not locked it.
Well, that's your fault.
I know. This was terrible.
Oh, no.
You know what happened to my mom, too, at Gas Digital?
Wait, you got to finish this.
Well, she walked in, and I was horrified, and I've never not locked a door anywhere in the rest of history.
Oh,
That's
man.
it.
Did she scream?
No. She did this very polite, like, oh, sorry. It was almost more embarrassing. I had her sympathy already. She like immediately understood the embarrassment of the situation, where like she was embarrassed for me,
Right.
which definitely happens because
No, she gets it. She's had a too tight for tamp pussy before when she was young.
She had a too tight for tamp period in her life.
I'm tripping out right now because I'm looking at her pants and there's no color on them.
Right.
They are black
Right.
and gray.
Yep.
And I'm looking at them on screen and they are trippy as shit.
The whole outfit is reflective. Frank bought it for me for my birthday.
It is so fucking cool.
It's pretty fucking sick, dude.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Good job, Francis.
It was so funny. Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Thank you, Frank. You know, I've thanked him 1,000 times for this. It's so dope. A couple weeks ago, my mom came to the studio for Bye Guys, and on the way in, she was like, you know, I'm a little embarrassed because the last time I came to Gas Digital, I was going to go to the bathroom, and I opened the door and I walked in on somebody, and I was like, who'd you walk in on? She couldn't remember who it was. It was one of the hosts. She said, right. And I was like, that's not gonna happen again. Like, you know, you could just let it go. I'm sure he was more embarrassed than you, whatever.
Right.
And we get there, and Shannon Lee was one of the guests on the show that day.
Okay.
And not a moment before the show started, Shannon went to go to the bathroom and walked in and full on directly saw Ian Fidance's penis.
Oh, no.
The same thing happened the same day that my mom had told the story about
And
it
it was
happening to
Ian
her.
before?
We still have yet to confirm who.
Did you ask her to describe what the man looked like?
She really was so uncomfortable with the whole situation. She just like wanted me to know about it, and then she didn't want to go into further detail. I swear she was traumatized.
It must have. Okay, so Zach Amico.
No. No, you know, Zach's too memorable, she would have said. You know?
Yeah, it had to be like Cannon.
I think it was either Ian or Cannon, I swear to God. Why does Cannon feel like the person it would be?
Cannon just feels like someone you would just be like, it was just a guy in there.
Yeah.
There's just a guy in there. I don't know.
It's just like a dude, like a man.
It was just a man. Like he could have been a dad or not.
Yeah, maybe it was Cannon then.
He probably eats lunch. Like,
yeah, he had like facial features
of a man.
And
he had like a
he was standing to pee.
He had a nose.
Yeah.
How do you describe them?
He had shoes, sneakers, I think. Yeah, so apparently I guess that's common at Gas Digital, but not for me, baby. I keep that door strapped down.
I'm gonna start keeping the Gas Digital door unlocked and then just be in like a sexy pose.
You're gonna be in lingerie in there for some reason.
It would just be really funny to set up a camera and be sexy and have see what people do when they walk in.
I like that for like bonus content.
That would be funny, right?
It would be really good, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just shitting. I'm just in lingerie.
Fucking heels.
And heels.
Heels and red lingerie.
Shitting.
Red lipstick. Shitting.
Lean forward like I'm taking it from the back.
Back arched.
Back arched. Shitting. Should we do that as bonus content?
I feel like we should.
I have to get full lingerie and leave the bathroom open all the day, and we'll set up video cameras.
We'll just see who comes in.
Yeah.
And like what we film a reaction of them outside. And we don't want to be like not classy. Like we even just film you from like the head up, so the audience doesn't even get this. It's just yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could. No, this is a 3-camera shoot, guys. We need one at my face, one at the bathroom door in the crack, and one outside the bathroom when you get them walking away and they think nobody else knows what happens. I'm just sexy shitting, and I want to see their reaction when they close the door and then when they're walking away.
So my question is like, are you faking the shit? Like, are you doing the best acting of your life?
Yeah, I'm not really gonna shit 6
How
times
are
a
you gonna,
day.
like, shit all day? It was my question.
You're just pretending you're shitting.
Okay. I
Yeah.
feel like that's not easy though. Like that's like a serious act. Like I feel like the hardest things to act are like dying.
Well, I
and
don't think
shitting.
the shitting's the main part of this, Alex.
I know.
I
but
think
you
it's
have
just
to-
me being on the toilet, so something's coming out of my body.
You're like, I don't feel well. I've been here all day.
Well, I don't even think we'd have time for that. They would probably not wait for a conversation.
Yeah, maybe not.
Like, who walks in on someone when they're in lingerie shitting on a toilet and
I know
it's
what you're
like,
talking
hey, what's going on? You've been in here for a while, buddy.
The comics at Gas Digital are gonna react to you being in full on lingerie.
They're going to open it and be like, oh, sorry.
Sure, they might have to go back to be like, wait, what the fuck's going on in there?
But that's why we need that
And
outside
that's
camera.
when you'd be like, I'm just shitting.
I'm just shitty.
Sorry, I'm just pooping.
I'm just poopsing.
Satisfying little poop.
I'm just a girl. I'd rather not pee. You won't see me pooping.
Okay. All right.
All right, you guys. Today we're welcoming back IP Vanish to the show. So what is IP Vanish? IP Vanish is a virtual private network, a VPN for short. And a VPN is a super important tool that helps you safely browse the internet. You can use VPNs on your computers, tablets, phones, even things like your Fire Stick. Listen, what you're reading, what you're searching, what you're watching, whatever it is you're doing, your data is encrypted. The most important thing is what you're doing on the internet isn't my business, and it's no one else's business either. IP Vanish helps you remain anonymous and secure on the internet. IP Vanish is just $3.49 a month. For just $3.49 a month, $27.99 a year, you can help protect your online privacy and security. Here's everything you get with IP Vanish. You get an anonymous IP address, which means your personal IP address can't be tracked by anyone on the web. You can circumvent any online censorship. IP Vanish has more than 1,500 servers in 70 plus locations. You can also get protection when using public Wi-Fi. Remember, with IP Vanish, all your data is encrypted, so no one can snoop on what you're doing. And you get 24/7 support. Email them, chat with them, even call them. They're there to help. If you remember these guys, they supported the show a few months ago, and they've come back with an even better deal, wanting to offer something special for the next year. You're getting 65% off.
So go to ipvanish.com/topics. That's ipvanish.com/TOPIX to claim your 65% savings. They have plans starting at just $3.49 a month or $27.99 a year. This is the time to sign up. With our discount and their current promotional offerings, you can get a VPN for 65% off their usual offering. IP Vanish is the best of the best, even rated 4.7 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and that's with more than 6,000 reviews. Show these guys some love. They are repeat sponsors. They love comedy. They support us. So you guys should support them. Remember, it's ipvanish.com/TOPIX to get the deal and start protecting yourself online today. One last time, that's ipvanish.com/topics with a lowercase t. All right, let's get back to the show.
Can we spark that again?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm on board if you want to do that as bonus content.
I'm down.
I still want to do a game at Gas Digital, and now that the staff is bigger, like we have so many more people on board, I would particularly like to revive the concept of having all of the dudes at Gas Digital make molds of their dicks, right? Dick molds, and there's like a key to know whose is whose, but we mix them around, and it's like it's a fucking match game. It's a guessing game.
Or what if they just took pictures of their dicks? They
Photos
send
we would know.
No. They could send it to maybe one intern that we give the job to, and the intern makes cartoon versions. Like, you can just submit those and make them like cartoons.
I'm concerned that like body type is going to really reflect there. I just literally want to see the dick and balls, and I want to try to match them person to person.
But I don't think they're going to be good at molding their own dick. And are they going to be honest? That's the question.
I mean, you think they're going to phone a friend to mold their dick for them? How are you not honest about it?
I think
guess
they're going to make their dicks bigger than they are, fatter than they are.
You have to mold it like literally dick mold that they have to place over their dick, and it's a literal exact representation of their penis.
How much do those cost, and how many can we get?
Right? Because this
For our
is,
show.
I see what you mean. You thought that they were going to sculpt their own
Yes,
penises
I
like
thought, like,
artists.
yes,
and
I thought-
fucking Harrington's was going to look
Like
like.
fucking, it came from Zeus himself.
No, I was going to say Harrington's was going to look like somebody just rolled something at, like, with no definition. He doesn't know how to sculpt. It was going to have to
Exactly. I was like,
depend
we
on
can't-
people's. Literally, Bobby's was gonna look fucking amazing because I'm sure he has sculpting talent. Like, he would have veins in it and shit. And think about the detail.
Bobby's would really come. He'd put a fountain in it.
Yeah, Frank's would have a fucking working fountain that you could fucking.
Frank would make his into a lighter for some reason.
$45.
So we can get how many of them? We could do Francis, Bobby, and Harrington. What? One? What's our budget?
I want to do every single host at Gas Digital. I want to be able to mix and match.
That's true. I mean, it would be a good thing to put money into. Do you think we can get Ralph to pull it?
Yeah,
We can get a sponsor
can
for
we
it?
get? Yeah, can we get a sponsor
For the Clone of Willie segment, specifically.
Yeah, I want
And
to
we-
clone everybody's Willy, and then I want to just make my assumptions and show the audience whose I think belongs to who.
And we're going to match the Willie to the host.
Yeah, I want to match the Willy.
I want to match the Willie, too. Actually, can we look into doing that? I would love to, the host of the shows. Cannon, Feeney. Or whoever.
Whoever wants.
I don't know why I keep doing Cannon and Feeney again.
It's just.
I don't think we could force
I think that
No,
they're
no, we can't force clone dicks.
specifically Cannon, Feeney,
Ian.
Bisping. The people who are married are going to be
Bisping.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Bisping.
All of those married people are going to be
Can
like,
you imagine
no, thank
Bisping,
you.
a professional grown man, cloning his Willie for Broad Topix?
For Broad Topics? I mean, I'd be flattered.
Ah, dude, we could probably try and get our sister Rebecca. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but Rebecca Bisping is related to Alex and I. She is our sister.
referred to us as sisters, not the other way. We didn't fucking make that
We were like,
presumption.
who?
Humble.
We were like, who?
We're
are
the most
you?
humble girls you've ever met.
We didn't even know who she was. Wink, wink. We're obsessed with her.
She called us sisters, and so now we probably could ask her to clone her husband's Willy.
Would you clone your man's Willie for our pod? She's like,
Anyways.
now that you insulted my accent, no.
I want a sample of every Willy at Gas Digital. Participants only, consensually, obviously. I'm not gonna fucking sneak a Willy molding on anyone. How would you do that? You think you could sneak a Willy molding on a fat on a sleeping person if you like chub them up a little bit?
What?
Yeah. You think I would have to drug you guys? I would have to drug you guys.
If I stuck your dick in a wet, cold clay, you would sleep through it? That's what kind of animal you are?
Bobby thinks he could sleep through it.
Okay, well, that's the next podcast is us trying to get a clay of Bobby's Willie while he's sleepy.
He's literally sleeping.
Sleepy
I also have a
Willy.
feeling Tanya's not going to be okay with this. I feel like a lot of these dudes are out. She won't care. Well, she could do it personally.
She could clone the Willie.
Ask her for her help so she feels involved. Because we love her. We always want her to feel involved.
Stick her clit in there, too. Well, guess whose that is.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really fun segment for the show. I think it would lead to lots of shenanigans, fun stuff.
Absolutely.
And then we would also have a copy of everyone's dick, which is just probably worth something to someone. There's got to be some like crazy.
We should
Gas
sell them.
Digital
We should
fan.
sell them.
Yeah.
We should auction the dicks off at the
I would
end
love to auction these dicks.
and raise money for ourselves.
Raise money for imagine.
The charity of us.
Yeah.
I'm sick of raising
we
money for
can't-
anything that's not me when I don't have
Can't
money.
give this Willy fucking money to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It'll be inappropriate.
That's funny. We could auction them off, and then we could get a portion of the proceeds to testicular cancer,
Okay.
prostate cancer. I think that's what it's called.
There's both.
Oh,
You could get either.
that's true.
Shaft cancer.
Tip of the dick cancer specifically.
Man, the male reproductive system has so many weird names for things. Like, man, hold on. Fuck. I used to know it.
The corona.
The Vas de France.
Do you know the corona? Who knows the corona?
I don't know the corona.
You don't know the corona?
got on that.
You guys got corona on your dick. You don't even know it. It's on the yeah. It's the ring around the head.
Frank knows his body.
Sometimes it's a little rigid. Is yours rigid? Is the ring around y'all's head rigid? Around your dick head? It's like a beer bottle, like literally like a Corona bottle top.
No way. Is that what it's named after?
No, I think Corona just means like a crown. Okay, yeah.
Have you ever experienced this condition in dudes? Because I've seen it in like 2 dudes in my life, where like the balls, right? You know how like balls, like they can't decide how they want to live. Like sometimes they'll be like up and tight, and then sometimes they're like hanging loose.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is as a woman? You're like, what's dictating that?
I
Like,
hate tight balls.
Really, actually, I kind of don't mind like a nice tight
I
ball
want them
experience.
loosened in my hands.
You want them loosened up?
Yeah, dude, I love to play with balls. I'm a ball playing girl.
You're a
I'm in
baller?
the ball. I'm a baller. I'm in the ball field.
Okay, I see that. I like to play. It depends.
I'm heavy in the ball game.
It depends. Like you could knock out. Like sometimes you gotta like find out if I want to play. Like yeah, I have more like sport in me certain days than others.
Yeah, you're more sporty than other days.
Yeah, sometimes.
I specifically tell me if you do this. I like to. Would you guys be weirded out by this? I like to hold the balls, but put a finger close to the taint.
No, that makes perfect sense. That's where it all comes together.
Right?
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't even read that. That just came naturally to me.
That came natural?
That came natural in my whole heart. I said, I think this feels right for them.
I told you on a very early episode of this podcast that when I was like 9 or 10, I realized that men and women fit together kind of like puzzle pieces, and thought in my head that I had invented sex. And I was like, I'll bet I could convince a guy to do that with me, want to try it out at least.
That's hilarious.
I like truly thought, like I thought of sex before anybody told me about sex. I was like, a penis would probably fit into a vagina. I'll bet it'd feel good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yep.
When I was that age.
Years later, it came out that it was an original thought.
That was your thought. And when I was that age, I brought an empty gallon of milk to my friend's pool to try to breathe underwater with it.
Well,
So we were at different educational levels.
man, I'm a city slicker, you know?
That's true. That's true. What was I going to say? I also like 69, but I like the guy to be on top.
No.
Yeah, it's my favorite way to 69.
That's horrifying.
Why?
I've had it done before.
What?
It just, it just feels like it's scary.
I know.
That's scary. Like
I told you I'm a ball girl.
It's also when a guy is on top like that, he's like just like I feel has the urge to just straight up start fucking your face really hard.
No, I know. I know.
No, that's scary to me.
Yeah, I would like to feel a little.
That's
danger.
incompatible with the size dick that you said you like.
I know. You're painting a really good picture for everyone.
Is your throat okay?
Well, I do get a little scratchy sometimes. No,
When every time Kim has a sore throat, she's just been 69ing too much.
And when I say I like the guy on top, that is a very particular kind of guy that I'm with. I like different guys, right? I'll date like chubby guys. When I like the guy on top, I like him to be fit because I like to see their like butt cheeks and they like the arch in their back.
You're gonna have to be wildly
I'm gay.
fit.
I think I like women. I think it's liking women.
You would have to be wildly fit for anybody to entertain the idea of a dude on top of a 69, I think.
What?
I think the dude on top would have to be so fit for anybody to entertain that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't be big on top 69.
You literally, like Bobby said, might kill me.
Yeah, I also like, you know what else I like? I'm going all out in this podcast. Oh, yeah. If you're my family, don't listen to this episode.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Please.
Disclaimer.
I like them on top on 69 too, because then when you
You just said that. She's repeating. Another reason you like
because then
it.
instead of sucking their dick, if you jerk them off, it just looks kind of funny.
What do you mean it looks kind of funny?
You're just like jerking them off. It's like it's almost like milking a cow. It looks like, and it's more animalistic. And there's something about that I like.
Okay. You like milking a cow.
I like milking a man.
Milking the bull. All right. That's fair. I don't know if
What do you like?
I don't know if I'm into jerking a dude off downward. I want to go horizontal.
I like the downward jerk.
I want to go either like a horizontal jerk.
I like that.
Or
okay.
I'm gonna do like an upward jerk. You know, like a dick facing up, an upward facing dick jerk.
The thing about the upward jerk is it doesn't go with gravity. You're doing more work for your arm than the downward jerk.
How heavy are the dicks that you're trying to hold up?
You gotta go both directions. Right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go up and down, Kim.
Yeah, but once you go
You're
up,
holding
it's
this
easier.
giant cock that's fucking
I'm
weighing
bouncing
down.
off these huge balls like a fucking trampoline, and it's helping me go back up.
Okay. And otherwise, you're fucking pounding the balls from the bottom, no?
Yes, I guess so.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, I just feel like the dude's, where's this dude hanging? It seems inconvenient. I want my man to be lying down comfortable, you know?
You know, it's a good one is the sideways 69.
The sideways 69 is the best 69, I would argue.
I would say it's the second best, but people like their own,
Well, your opinion is flat out wrong.
people like their own things.
You're going to say a girl on top 69 is the worst way to 69?
Yes, it is for me. I hate girl on top 69.
Shocked.
I actually won't even do it.
No way.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
You
I
refuse.
really don't do anything I don't like in
I
bed.
realize why. I know why.
Why?
Because it's your insecurity. You're worried that you're like on top and like that you look fat from that position. I think that's why. I fucking know you. That's the only reason. And
I mean,
if you saw that girl in that porn, 69, you would know that you would look like an angel 69 and from the top. Okay, so don't give up just yet is all I'm saying.
don't give up the 6 to your 9, Kim.
Don't give up.
No, I don't even know if that's what it is. I just told you that those other ways. Well, the sideways 69 I like because it's just convenient. You can put your head on your and just rest.
I like a comfortable 69
Rest like
personally. Oh, that could be a reason that I could see liking the bottom because then you're lying down and not having to support yourself.
Yeah, I'm
I
also
could
lazy
see
as
that.
fuck, so I'm just having a dick dropped into my throat, which is easier.
So much easier, man.
It's so much easier
Yeah, I
just
guess
laying there and having
yeah.
a dick dropped into your and that you can milk every once in a while.
Well,
it's all about laziness.
Yeah, no, the neck pain is definitely no fun. You're kind of turning me, but I just feel like I'd be in such a vulnerable position.
Can
See,
you
the
try
difference
it?
is, you know, no, because you know jujitsu.
She said no.
You know jujitsu. And
That's
so
okay.
If you
I've
wanted
never had to
get this
use
dude-
it.
I know, but if this dude was starting to fucking really choke you,
Bite him. You have the strongest muscle, something stronger than jujitsu, right in your mouth. Take the whole dick with you. Swallow it. Make him have to take it out of your stomach.
man, I don't even.
If a man was choking you to death, which literally there are, okay, this is not even a joke. There are news stories of men literally like killing women by like holding their head on their dicks. Like men have done that before. If a dude is doing that, bite his dick off.
Wow,
Bite his fucking dick.
I got the power right here in my teeth.
You have the power right in your teeth.
Oh, that
No one should ever, you should never choke to death on a dick.
No, you should never choke. You should.
There's no fucking excuse for it.
You know what? Kim's right.
Bite, bitch.
You know, she's 100% right, but also I'm just considering like
Even if you bite a little, you can get it out at least.
yeah, no, listen, I know I'm too nice. Like I know that this is going to come off too nice, but I'm already worried about the trauma in my life going forward, remembering like spitting out a man's bloody penis. I know I
so
can't
traumatic
handle
to think about.
I know I
Dude,
can't
it's
handle
a
it.
dark thought. It's a dark thought.
I know I can't handle that shit. No fucking way, Lorena. There's just like no chance I could live through
Lorena
that.
Bobbitt.
I would need to go to therapy every single morning to start my day for the rest of my life because that dick, I could never trip acid again because that dick would just be in my memory, that bloody old dick.
I'd have to definitely take some therapy for it, which would be coming out of his bank account. And
What would you put it in a plastic? Would you put it in a Ziploc with some ice and send him to the hospital with it, or would you just run out of the house?
he would never have a dick again. I would fucking toss it to a swamp of alligators.
You could just
in
flush
Florida.
it.
I'd flush it. I'd put bleach in it and then give it back to him.
I'm too nice. I would put it in a bag. I'd put it in a Ziploc.
You'd be like, I'm so sorry I had to do that, but you was killing me.
You was killing me. You're going to go to jail after this, but first you're going to the hospital getting your dick back.
Now get on in there, boy. And he'd smack his ass.
Yeah.
Not me. If he was going to kill me with his dick, excuse me? I've worked so fucking hard in my life, Alex. I have given up so many things. The thing all I wanted to do ever was have a husband and kids and not work. And I could have done that. I'm hot. I've worked hard, and before I even make it, you're gonna kill me by putting your dick in my mouth and not taking it out? Your dick that I probably didn't even want in my mouth?
I mean, after you volunteered to be the bottom of the 69.
You could avoid all this by
Yeah, I mean, come on, Kim.
All right, I'll do the top of 69. The top of 69.
I mean, I'm just, listen, we could agree that Sideways 69 is nice. It's lazy. It's chill. Everybody
chill.
has a chance to take a break if they want to.
That's true.
You know?
Yes.
Comfortably.
Yes.
And side by side with the object of attention, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like just lying down, having someone drop a sandbag right on your nosy nose.
Kim, you're starting to sell me on it, but it's still I'm not 100% convinced. You don't do this on a first date. This is not all right.
No, I've never done. I probably never have done 69 on a first date.
I mean, to 69 on a first date is
You
like.
have?
Well, Bobby's done. Hold on, Bobby is sexually fucking wild. Like whenever any. Yeah, but in the past, but whenever any of this comes up on like any of Godfrey's shows or anything, Bobby has a story for everything.
Okay.
Bobby will 69 on a first date.
I've eaten ass on a first date.
Yeah,
You've
Frank's
eaten ass
Frank's
on a
eating ass
first
on a
date?
first date.
I ended up dating her for like 6 months.
Well, you have
ass,
to.
That ass must have tasted pretty good.
It's funny. Sometimes I'll be sitting and like I have like the weirdest thoughts. Like sometimes I'll be sitting in like jujitsu or something, and everybody's watching the instructor, and he's like telling like what we're gonna do, and everyone's paying attention. And my thought in my head is, I'm looking around, I'm like, it's so crazy that everyone has an asshole. Are you guys like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, look at all of us. We all have buttholes.
Whenever-
and poop comes out of them.
I told
That's
you.
so weird.
I told you. I always think it's weird that we eat food, and that like if we fucking don't keep shoving shit into our fat mouths, we'll die.
I think that's
Fucking
funny too.
crazy.
I've thought of that too, and I think it's so weird that we use the bathroom. It's like every once in a while we have to like we have to go privately into this room and discard this stinky stuff from our bodies.
Also, that anything's not food. That like some things we would all just look at, like we'd look at something and know immediately whether we could eat it or not. Basically,
Right.
It's fucking weird. But more to
is
the
weird.
pooping thing, I do. Whenever I look up at the buildings in New York, they're all built with like the same layout on each floor, pretty much on top of one another. So I picture if the building wasn't there, people just be shitting right down on top of the people in the floors below.
I've never thought of that one.
That's nice, right? It's
That is a
all
nice
over the
one.
city, people shitting, pissing right down on each other. I like
Yeah.
that one.
I always remembered my friend. I won't say his name, but my friend used to be like, every time I see a girl and a guy walking together and they're in a relationship, I look at the girl and I'm like, a little bit of his cum is inside of her. And I was like, ew, guys had such different thoughts than me.
I feel like I've had maybe that thought before. Not quite that thought, but when I see couples, sometimes I'm like, haha, they fuck.
No, yeah,
You know?
sometimes I think that too. I'm
You're
like,
like-
look at those two. They just fuck.
You're just like looking at couples that you know and you hang out with, and you're like imagining sort of what it's like when they fuck. You're like, they fuck.
Right, because they're your friends.
Yeah. You know them well enough to kind of have an idea of what they're like when they fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
But you'll never know.
You'll never know. It's inappropriate to bring it up that you're thinking about it.
But we all think about
But
it.
we all think about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys think about that?
When you see your friends you're like, oh, they fuck. Like, You picture
Bobby's Bobby's answers, they're so horny. It's never like everyone nods yes. He's like, yes, of course. They're like, Bobby is so down. Yes, Bobby is a freak.
Yeah.
About my brother's fucking their
Yeah, no, I've thought about my like.
He said that. He said he thinks about his brothers fucking their wives.
No, I get that. Like,
yeah, I get that too.
It's not something you want to think about. It's something that you're at a family event and your fucking sick mind is like, those two have sex with each other and they had to make those kids somehow. Like,
no, yeah, my sister who's younger than me, when her and her boyfriend hang out, they're like young and hot. Too.
They're hot.
They're so young and hot, and I'm like, they probably have the coolest, hottest young sex. I was like, I remember young hot sex.
Your sister.
Here I am getting dumped like a fucking laying down and taking a load like a cement fucking truck.
There you are lying like you're the bottom of the ditch.
They're still top 69, and if you know what I mean.
Yeah, your sister's 69's on top. I never even met her, but I saw a couple pictures. I know the look on her face.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll try it one day. Not on a first date.
Will you tell us when you do?
If I try it,
Okay, next time you have sex, try it.
No.
Why?
That's a lot. I'm not ready.
What do you need to prepare for? It's not a triathlon.
I mean, that dump truck that you keep talking about. You keep literally cocking your head back every time you talk about it. It's like,
hey, when you say the Eiffel Tower coming at your throat.
I'm not prepared to have balls directly on my nose.
Kim. You guys, I just looked up. Tell him what happened.
No, I can't.
Tell him.
No, he looks more entertained now. But Alec, first of all, Kim and Alec are meeting each other like in person for the first time, basically. Not only did I send him to the wrong location, like 10 blocks away, because it was one number off. The text I sent him first thing this morning was one number off. I feel miserable about it. But like, we're sitting here feeling like we're having a pretty good episode. Like personally, and we look over at Alec,
and he looks like we've molested him.
He looks dead in the eyes, like literally like rigor mortis, like after like he just like was in a catatonic fugue. Like,
it was really funny.
Man, thanks for being here, Alec.
Thank you, Alec. Nice to formally see you. I actually didn't even realize this is our first time seeing each other in person, just because I've seen you on the Zoom. Zoom is so weird.
Just half a body.
Just the top.
But I feel like I've already seen you.
Alec, you ever
I don't know
topped a
why.
69?
Top?
Yeah, you ever?
Top? No.
No.
Like you said it.
Yeah. He's not threatening like that. You like threatening, man.
I don't want her to be in danger.
Yeah, I like a little scare.
Bobby, you top a 69?
I mean, I have, but
Of course. Well, we knew.
I have, but it's a lot easier if like she has her head hanging off the bed, and I'm
His
standing.
dick is so big.
And I'm standing.
That would be the.
Wait.
So
Wait.
that's
Wait,
just a
I'm
regular
so-
blowjob. He likes to get an
Just
upside down
Bobby just
Spider-Man blowjob, is what he's saying. He likes.
Oh.
He bends over.
Oh, he bends over standing up.
Putting all my weight on top.
Oh.
Standing
That's
up.
thoughtful.
I would not like that.
No,
I knew
Kim.
exactly what he was talking about.
It would be, no, I'm not trying to lift my neck up to the dick.
No. You're lying back.
You hang it off the bed.
It's going right in, but it's not going in downwards anymore. It's going inside. So your
Bobby,
head,
I like that.
it's not a bad idea.
But it's still too careful for me.
It seems like almost a more difficult to breathe in position though for the head hanger.
Yeah. I mean, it seems fine. It's no bottom 69. What?
There's also signs when you can't breathe, like certain gagging noises.
Right. Like if you can't read the signs of somebody being unable to breathe, then you shouldn't be having sex in the first place.
Oh my gosh. So there was, okay, so you know how me and Brian both do jujitsu?
Mhm.
A lot of times we'd be like just fucking around and like doing jujitsu like in bed. Nothing sexual, just legitimately just playing around, like sort of fighting. And there was one time when we were doing jujitsu, and he like he was behind me, right? He had my legs. He was holding my legs. He also had his leg over my arm, so my arm was pinned.
Okay.
And then he did something that I didn't even know existed in jiu-jitsu. And this is after we had been like fucking around for probably like 20 minutes. No, like 10 minutes, which is like you're out of
That's a
breath.
while, yeah.
You're out of breath. You're like, we are both sweaty as fuck. You're out of breath. Then he starts to take his hands and he starts putting them down my face. And he stops at my nose and mouth and just holds it. It's something called the smother. And it's a real jiu-jitsu technique. Do you know it, Francis? Can you pull up a video of it? And the way that I couldn't tap because my arms were behind my back. And I was also like, before he started doing it, I was breathing like, because I was so out of breath that it sent me, this is what it's supposed to do. It sent me into an instant panic and just tears. He literally let go because it was just like tears came out of my face because I thought I was going to die. And he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that it was. And you know, Brian, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Sweet.
And I fucking freaked out, and it's a real thing, and people do it. It's crazy. Do that first one. Let's see.
I can't believe Brian would do this to you. I'm already in disbelief.
I know, me too. He was really not happy about the results. But yeah, that's what it looks like. He had my arm trapped. He did the exact move. And it puts you into a fucking panic. It's because you're so out of breath, and not even to be able to take a breath when you're out of breath is a different thing.
Yeah, no, that's horrifying.
It's a different thing than being like held. It was insane. My whole thing was when he did it, I didn't realize it was a jujitsu move, and I thought he had enough of my shit and he had snapped. No, I swear to God, I was like, and he was just deciding to kill me.
Fear set in so quickly that you couldn't even think logically.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The first thing that happened was like, and it's crazy because I thought he was going to kill me. For real. I thought he was going to kill me. And so many things flashed in 1 second. Like I remember like when I first met him on Tinder being like, he can't be a bad guy. And then me meeting him and being like, he's the nicest guy in the world. He wouldn't hurt a butterfly. And then all these thoughts of like all the times he was nice, and then
Your
just
whole relationship flashed through your
in
eyes.
a 3-second smother.
The montage that you would have seen in the TV show version flashed through your eyes.
In a 3-second smother.
Man.
And then he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
He literally started crying, I'm sure.
He did.
Yeah,
he did
he's so
cry.
sweet.
Yeah, he's the
I would
sweetest
never,
guy
I'm
ever.
so sorry.
I was like, I thought you were good. I thought you had enough because I am annoying. I am so annoying to him, and he's so nice to me. I make him do everything.
Dude, I get that. I mean, he's so nice, but I don't
So
think
I
he's
like
gonna,
felt like the smother was coming.
I don't
you
think
know
he's
what I
gonna
mean?
smother you, sweetheart.
Oh, I was close. Anyways, they should bring that one into the bedroom. That one was exciting for me.
Oh my God. She wants to be frightened to terror again. Yeah, I mean, I'm not there, but I get it. And also I feel like Frank he's given us the look.
Frank likes the smother thing. He's been into this since I said it. He was nodding his head so hard the chair was about to fucking break.
Okay, we're learning.
Yeah. That's what I'm into.
Okay, well, this was a really fucking fun episode today. I feel like we got to know each other more. I feel like we usually don't talk sex, and we've just uncovered like a well of potential topics for the future, because, man, there must be more under the surface if you like a bottom, 69.
There's more. We've just scratched the epidermis.
The
if you
show's
know
just
what I mean.
we just scratched the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I mean, I guess Broad Topics is really just starting now as a show. People should start to listen.
Hell yeah. Welcome to our show.
Welcome to Broad Topics. It's going to be a podcast we do every week.
All right, you guys. Are we all right, great. I think I've let go of enough secrets.
We're going to let out more slut secrets if we keep the episode going.
It's true. You guys Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on TikTok and Instagram at Kim Congdon. And follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. I'll be doing shows around New York for the entire month. Is this month May? Mm-hmm. The entire month of May. So check out my social media. I'll be posting where those shows are at. So if you're in the city, please check me out. Come say what's up. Please interrupt me when I am talking to the manager and ask for a picture. It's like you're giving me a paycheck. Do it again. Keep doing it.
I love how nobody knows who the manager is, so people will interrupt you no matter who you're talking to.
I don't care. Even better.
That's nice. Yeah.
Interrupt me for a picture.
Interrupt Kim more often.
Please.
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. Also head to gasdigitalnetwork.com, where if you want to subscribe, you can use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, for a 7-day free trial, access to every single episode of this show and every other show we have on demand in HD. Live chat, bonus content, more. You get everything you could possibly want at Gas Digital, and it's literally so much better than any other streaming service that you're currently paying for. So go do it. And we'll catch you guys next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody, before we go, if you enjoy this podcast, you might enjoy some of the other podcasts available at gasdigitalnetwork.com. This week, we're highlighting High Society Radio with my favorites, Chris from Brooklyn, Chris Stanley, and Bronx Johnny. Me and Frank are both featured on that show. So if you like Broad Topics, you're very likely to also be into High Society Radio. You can find their full catalog of episodes on demand at gasdigitalnetwork.com or catch the latest 20 episodes anywhere you find podcasts. Here's a clip.
Johnny, also, I see this thing. It says here, your wife is not down with Cream Nation.
Yeah.
Now, is that the band Cream or Wu-Tang?
My spell check's not working for me. It failed me miserably. And then when I responded to that shit, I put in spell check. The word check didn't come in. So I'm thinking I'm getting early version Alzheimer's and shit.
Okay, so your wife's not into cremation?
Yeah.
What is happening in the Bronx right now? Is there a 4-alarm fire?
A lot of people died. I don't know if you've ever heard, but a lot of people get shot and stabbed around here, so I can't control that. Or there might be some fat person stuck in the elevator. I don't fucking know anymore.
Hey, don't fat shame, man.
Why don't you just put some more hoodies in front of the window?
I mean, if I could, I would, but I don't want to dirty them.
It'll muffle the sound.
Oh, man.
Okay, so your wife is not into cremation. I want to get cremated, man. Why? Like, what's the difference?
All right, no. So here's the shit. I feel like if you're in a coma, they say you have like some consciousness and shit, right? Like you can feel shit sometimes. I don't want to be in no fucking casket and hear fucking worms and fucking rats biting on the side of the coffin.
I mean, you'll be dead. You'll be dead.
Yeah, but you're still gonna be stuck there and shit, hearing stuff, and you're gonna get claustrophobic at some point. I can't get used to being in tight spaces like that, so.
All right, this is crazy talk. I actually have a friend who recently passed away. His wife wanted to have him cremated.
Yeah.
And he was Jewish, and our more Jewish friend was like, no, you can't do that. It's a trap.
Jewish people don't do cremation? Is that not a thing for them?
Stop trying to pronounce it that way and gaslight me. It's pronounced cremation.
Cremation. Right?
No, Johnny, it's Cream Nation. That's how you say it. Cream Nation. Chris, it's Cream Nation.
All right.
There you go.
Like, I hope I get cremated when I pass away.
I guess it's Cream Nation then.
What are you saying, Chris? You're not saying cremated?
No, cremated sounds like something you do to a lady friend.
Yes, no, that's what happens. What's happened when you die and they burn your body. You get cremated.
You get cremated?
Yeah.
All right. Cremated. Okay. All right. That's all right. So my friend's wife wanted to cremate him because that was his wish.
Sure. Sure. When people pass, some people want to be cremated.
Yeah. He wanted to be cremated because he didn't want to come back as a zombie. It was a big fear of his.
It's understandable. Fair point.
And but his father, apparently Russians are super against cremation, and I guess Ecuadorians too.
My wife's OD Catholic. She's like, oh, because we married and shit, we got to get buried together. Like, yo, I'm like, we could save on the casket and shit, but I don't want to fucking, I want my own space and shit every once in a while. Like, I'll see you wherever the fuck we die. Like, it's fine.
The Catholic Church allows people to get cremated.
Yeah, man. Jesus got cremated, right?
No, I believe he was crucified, and then they didn't even bury that motherfucker.
They put him in a cave.
Yeah, they put him in a room, son.
What's a mausoleum?
They just put a rock in front of a hole. Like, it's like
that shit was mad lazy, son.
They were like, I thought this is your Lord and Savior. You guys can't pull out a shovel? Like, what are we doing?
Like the way they make that rock sound, it didn't sound like a very good rock. It sounded like he just tip it over and walk right out and then just put it back.
I mean,
like,
that
nigga left.
Oh,
it's like what? I left that nigga here a couple hours ago. What do you mean?
That was a big ass rock. All the disciples had to push that shit over. There's 12 of them. And
to be fair, they were very hanging with Jesus. You wasn't eating the best meals. You were pretty malnourished if you were fucking with Jesus.
What are you talking about? It's fish and bread and wine. You're fucking living.
Dude, it's just those little stupid wafers that were his own. He was like, "This is my body." I'm like, dude, I don't want to play Ookie Cookie again.
Yeah, I feel like that was like some sexual shit they put in the Bible and they try to man it up a little bit. I think he put his penis in their mouth, bro.
Bring up the Last Supper. Is there food on the table? I've never even noticed. What's on the table at the Last Supper?
I think it's just napkins.
I think they're just getting drunk. I think the apostles were all drunk orexics.
They're like a shitty cipher.
Come on, guys. Let's see this fucking shit.
Yeah.
I know it might be hard to find the Last Supper.
It's the greatest picture of all time.
All right. Oh wow, there really isn't shit on the fucking on the table, huh?
What are those nectarines?
Yeah, those are all empty plates.
Wow, you guys nailed it. These guys were eating dick.
I don't tell you right now, Jesus was broke ass nigga, son.
I know
pious.
You're right.
I don't give a fuck what you call it. Broke is broke, son. They look like I just noticed too. Was it like a Christmas theme? That's why we do red and green. And like, what the fuck is going on with their gear, son?
Wow, the fucking
trash.
The fucking Last Supper. I'm gonna go on a limb here. Last Supper sucked dick.
I didn't even know they had three. They had 3 women in there. There's 3 women in that shit. Oh, they was fucking.
There's literally 1 woman in this picture, Johnny.
No, there's one next to that old dude, and then there's one behind the light skinned Jesus.
Isn't that supposed to be an angel? Isn't that supposed to be an angel near the guy? Near the guy who's looking at his buddies, going, "We didn't even have anything to eat. Why is the check so much?" Isn't that supposed to be an Arab or something?
To be fair, the only dude with a halo knot on his head, I think, is Judas.
I would imagine.
That's fucked up, man. It was probably his crib too. They just showed up out of nowhere, like, yeah, I guess come in, Jesus. So this nigga stay doing that shit to me. I think Judas got the shit end of the stick on this one.
I mean,
yeah.
There's not even like a cup of water, anything there. They dead broke, son.
Yeah. That's why they had to eat of Jesus's body.
Yeah, that shit got weird. It's like, you want me to do what?
I'll give this though. The venue was nice. I mean, that seemed like a nice fucking dinner hall. Just there was no food there.
Somebody should repaint the Last Supper as like Jesus laying on a table with sushi on his body and the apostles.
Oh, that'd be hot. And a VFW. Just put him in a VFW, broke motherfucker.
I don't know. I bet it doesn't exist. Google it. Well, so Johnny, your wife doesn't want you to get cremated.
Nah, son.
So,
she wants that forever thing. I'm like, I know I signed up for it, and I do love you.
No.
I don't want to get buried together.
Death till us part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though, doesn't the contract end once we both die and shit, or at least one of us dies? I would think so.
Literally one.
Like my family also got like a family tomb. I'm not with that shit neither. It's like, I don't like y'all niggas when I'm alive. Fuck, I want to be in the room with y'all when I'm dead.
Yeah, you gotta get cremated.
Hell yes. I want to put my body in like a little dime bag and give it to everybody, and they take me to their favorite places that we at and shit. And then they can smoke me or throw me in a fucking toilet to flush me down. That should be dope because you end up in the ocean and shit.
Or a waste treatment plant.
That's fine. They treat them shits good, son.
What? It's just shit and piss in the fucking giant vat.
They treat it though. It's waste treatment. They put like little. I seen it on Dirty Jobs. They shock it with like electricity and put mad Clorox patches in there. Shit is nice.
I don't think that's how it works, Johnny.